Hi everybody, I am Lady Stars and Fire, and this is our weekly healing messages and reading for August 29th through September 5th. Now, this week is going to be so full of energy that can be wonderful and it may make you want to hide at the same time. So, let me explain why. Mercury is going retrograde this week. We have a solar eclipse this week on the very same day as the new moon. Then we also have Venus moving in to Libra. That is Venus's home. Venus and Libra belong together. Then we also have, just in general, what I'm being told from Spirit, which is cleanse, 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 cleanse. I'm being told from Spirit specifically, no matter how it is that you're looking at it, I'm being told we're cleaning out our karma. We're cleaning out our past. We're cleaning out our denials. It is the very exorcism of everything that's no longer good for us that's helping to move us forward in some way or another. I'm being told salt, 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 salt. I'm being told vinegar, 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 vinegar. I'm being told olive oil. I'm being told abalone shells. I'm even being shown abalone shells with sage in it smoking. And what I'm seeing is like the abalone shell and the sage sinking into the ground. And what that is telling me is that is cleansing of our own underworld, of our depths of ourself. We're cleansing from deep inside so that we can move forward positively. Like if you was journeying, that would be going into the lower world, into the underworld, the lower world, so that you can cleanse out deep ego things, basically fears and whatnot, so you can move forward. So this is why they're showing me it moving downwardly, because this is coming into us. We are cleansing from the inside out. Now, like I said, this was not something I said the last couple weeks, actually, that all of these changes is not something that's going to happen over 1 week flat. No, this is going to take a couple months altogether. But for this week specifically, I'm being told definitely cleanse, 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 because it's going to help bring about harmony and balance, and that's what you need. So like I said, salt baths, salt in general, saging of the house, saging of yourself, cleansing, resting, taking care of yourself, although you are still to find balance and harmony. So it is also about joy and fun at the same time. Just don't overdo it one way or the other. It's about balance. It's all about making room for the new. I'm even being told like if you have too much clothes that don't fit you anymore, this is that time to start giving them away. It is that time to start cleaning out. Now, we know, they say they know that you can't do everything all at once, and you're not going to just fix everything overnight. That's not possible. But it is time to start making those changes into all of that different cleansing, releasing of stuff that's no longer needed, even in your home. If you just don't use it anymore, you ain't picked it up in over 6 months, maybe you should get rid of it. Starting to let things go so we can make room for the new in all the different areas of our life, of making room for the new. Then we start off the week itself on Monday in Leo. Leo is full of drama itself. Leo is attention, it is passionate, it's compassion. It is also very high in maintenance. So it can be very loving and passionate in that way, or it can be full of melodrama. It can really depend on where it is your life is at for where it is Leo is hitting you emotionally, because the moon is in Leo in the beginning of the week. And then we move into Virgo. Virgo in the middle of the week is picky. It is critical. It is critiquing. It is organizing. It is also ruled by Mercury. And Mercury, like I said last week, being Virgo, being ruled by Mercury, and the sun just moved into there as well. Now we've got the moon coming in all together, all of them together going on in the middle of the week. So the sun is all about us. How is it we shine? How is it that we get noticed for what it is we want to be noticed for? How is it that we get paid attention to for what it is we want to be paid attention to for? How is it we get loved for what it is we're wanting to be noticed and loved for? That is where you learn to shine. And the sun is in Virgo for the next month. So that is all going to be about how can How can you learn how to shine? How can you organize that? How can you be picky about that? How can you be critical and critique that so that it can do the best for you? It's that simple. Virgo is all about how can I help you get there? And Mercury, because it's ruled by Mercury, is showing you in a way of communicating with yourself of getting you there. So they're all working together. But this week itself, Virgo, in the middle of the week, also is, the moon is also in Virgo. So we ourselves emotionally become picky. We start critiquing things emotionally. We start really evaluating things. Just don't evaluate yourself into where all you're doing is pulling yourself into a negative pity party. You want to find the balance in this situation. You want to learn from this situation. You want to experience the truth within the situation. At the end of the week, we move into Libra. And Libra is all about balance and harmony. It's all about balance and harmony. It's tipping the scales so that you can find that way to communicate and find that balance and keep that balance within your life. Have that harmony. So Libra is all about, let's just find out the proper social ways to communicate. And Libra itself has Venus moving into Libra on the 23rd of September. And that is its home. That's where Venus belongs, with Libra. So it's very comfortable there. Venus is all about how is it that you can get what you want that you love. How can you charm the pants off of the situation to get exactly what it is you want? It's the charmer within. That's what Venus is. It's telling us how can we make that happen? Not just in loved ones and relationships in general, but the charming side of it that also shows you, those satin sheets that you love. Whatever it is that you love, your candles. Whatever it is that you love, it's telling you how to go about getting that, which also puts it in charge of your finances. Because a lot of times, the stuff that we love, that we want, is also stuff we have to purchase. And so it also puts in charge of our finances because it helps us to understand how can we possibly have the money to get it. So that's exactly, it's in its perfect spot right now for helping for the exercising of the old and rebirthing of the new. For our goals, for our very goals that are coming with this new moon. It helps us financially find out how to move that forward. Venus is the charmer. Venus is going to be helping with that over the next month because she'll stay in, she'll stay there for exactly a month until I think the 23rd of the following month is when Venus will stay in Libra. Sorry, I was double checking my notes. I believe it's a month that she's there. Same with the Sun and Virgo. So they always kind of are working coincide together, but they're not ever on the same. They're slightly off. They're never on the same sign at the same time. But they usually are working together as they turn, basically. But like I said, it's all about your finances. Venus brings our finances into harmonious balance. Plain and simple. Helps us to, how can I correct these things in my life and make it so I can get everything that I want? Basically, if you're listening to your Venus, she's going to help you through this for the next month to help move you into that new area. Because Libra itself is charming. It is social. It is intellectual. It is natural. And it is all about your manners. So it tells us how to move these areas just like so. Although Libra also does not like to be alone. So over this next month, Libra itself does not like to be alone. It likes to have that attention because it is ruled by Venus. It wants that love. So the only thing I can tell you in that case is over this next month, because of the need for companionship, because of Libra and Venus being together. The only thing that is not positive within that, and it is positive if it's teaching you a lesson, however it might be one that you don't like, is as Venus and Libra are together for the next month, you want to make sure that you don't sell yourself out just for companionship. Make sure that you're with someone who you want to be with. Make sure that you are doing the things you want to do because it's coming from your heart and that's truly what you want. Not just because you don't want to be alone. Don't just sell yourself out to move yourself in that direction because then it's going to backfire. You don't want to sell yourself out for companionship within your life. That's an important lesson that we all have to learn from time to time. So it's like I said, Libra is all about our love for whatever it is. And Venus is all about our love. And for whatever it is that it is we love. Being in Libra is all about tipping the scales and finding the harmony and the balance within. However, Libra does not like to be alone. So remember, you don't want to sell yourself out just for companionship. That's an important thing to evaluate over the month. Make sure that you are in the situations for the right reasons from your heart so that you don't find it backfire for you later. Because I'm being told again and again and again, still like last week, Spider still reminds us, pay attention to the web it is you're spinning as well as, are you moving into the future or are you letting go of the past is what they ask. Because I literally accidentally grabbed a spider web with the spider in it right in my hand the other night, which was telling me right off the bat, pay attention to the web that we are spinning. It's very important. Now, because that is going to have a lot to do with what it is we are creating as we move into the new. It's that simple. Now, the other thing is I didn't throw the runes this week because I'm going to do the runes and then we'll be done. But that's because the book was speaking. But before the book itself was speaking, I had a different situation come up. And I'm just trying to find it because I was trying to decide. Yep, because I'm on stage now. I was trying to decide if it was something that I needed to put in this reading or not, or if the message was just for me. If you've heard me speak about slugs or snails before, I always connect them with the number 4, and I always connect them with the Hebrew letter Yod, which is all about creator, the creating energy, the creator in general of your own life, being that creator. So it is all about that moving forward. Now, slugs and their vibrational frequency equal that 4 and the creating, as well as Yod itself. So they come together into creating energy, period. I'm going to say it a million different ways, but it's all going to say the same thing. Dagaz. The reason I'm saying it is because I was just more or less reminded, yes, go ahead. Dagaz looks like this. The little silver. Here, it's better right there. Dagaz looks like that. And the reason I'm saying it is it was not thrown in the runes, but it was in a lot of different cultures. If slugs with their slime write something, that's an important message, and that's why I'm giving it to you. Because back in my backyard, where my sanctuary is, I have slug writing on the because it hasn't rained, so it hasn't washed off the sanctuary and that area back there, and so I have slug writing of Dagaz, which is coming from that creator vibrational frequency. It's a warning. Dagaz is day, dawn, and twilight. It is fire. It is the world of outer experiences. It points of awakening, enlightenment, or of realization in general. It shows a sudden or unexpected shift within your consciousness and the life situations or of a complete change in general. It rules the world of twilight and paradox. Indicates the presence of enlightenment, a teacher, or enlightened other people. But you want to watch out because it can also be a trickster and it can also be a liar. So you want to be aware that you're getting the correct messages. You're not having it pulled over on you. That would be that dark energies that also come hidden, making you see things from a darker side with that eclipse right now. That's why it just showed up, because it showed up this morning. It is change directed by our own will of our own transformation. It points of awakening, the awakened consciousness, enlightenment, left brain and right brain balance and realization. Polarities or opposites and polarities will become revealed. Inner space connects with your outer space. It is the perpetual breakthrough. Excuse me. An unexpected event of arrival or break within your normal rhythm and rhyme within life. Starting development and vision. It is also illusion. Penetrating illusions. It is the gap between the seeker of the worlds. It is crossing the rainbow bridge. It is to the place of the very enlightenment that you need to be in. Spontaneous responses. But it is also considered to come from the god Loki, which is the trickster, the jester, the magician. Master of appearances, power of the illusion, deflection of attack, and shamanic transformation. It is the completion of the cycle in general. The completion of the cycle in general. However, like I said, it also deals with Loki, the god of mischief. So you want to make sure for trickster or liar that you're not being pulled by the negative side of it. Because like I said, it showed up back in my backyard where the sanctuary is. And I know if slugs write something, it's highly important. And I always pass it on. But I wasn't sure if it was just for me and that. Now, we have the next thing that is being shown to me is Pethro. Because I said the book was speaking. Pethro is the apple. It is the cup, the chess piece, birth, water. One's destiny, determining of our future. And in case you don't understand what I'm doing with the runes is, I am giving the interpretations. So, because for one person, this interpretation may be what you need. And for the next person, this interpretation may be what you need. So I'm giving straight the interpretations. And then you can figure out how it connects with your own life. Pethro, that is the apple, the cup, the chess piece, birth, water. It is one's destiny. It is determination of our future. It is the need to take changes or risks. An overindulgence in a kind of behavior. Indicates social enjoyment. Entertainment or even a new birth or a venture into the unknown in general. Pethro is also rules rune cast of our magical intuitions. It is the women's mysteries. It points to presence of entertainers and practitioners of such things. Music, arts, more or less. It is the principle of the unknown and childbirthing. Birth of the new. It is a wisdom. It is taking of risks. It is changing of arms. It is fellowship, social enjoyment. It is laughter. It is gambling. It is testing of karma or of fate. It is testing fate. Remember, one creates one's own fortune. It is bonding of psyche and soma, evolutionary growth, revelations and secrets of mysteries starting to become known. Unmanifested powers weaving into pattern. It is learning through the very experiences. It is taking the chance to try and move forward and go for it, basically, as well as just social enjoyment as well. So then lastly, I am being sent to Ehwaz. Looks like an M. It is the horse, the twin, horses, partnership, earth. It is animal world. It is movement and a change for the better. Points towards teamwork. Points towards cooperation. Working in harmony. Shared endeavors. Union, erotic coupling are all of its focuses. Sorry, I was trying to get the word out. It can indicate the presence of a partner or a spouse. And I say this every single time because I don't want to hear it from the one person who says, but you said it would give me a spouse or my partner. No, it says it can present a presence of a partner or a spouse. That could be partner within your relationships. It could be partner within your family. It could be partnering within goals that you're setting. It could be partnering in with your job. It could be all kinds of different partnerings. So it could be that marriaging of that relationship with your own family even. But it could also be the finding of that partner or that spouse. So it could go either way. So do not hold me to the fact that I used partnering, because that's what EWAS is. Because it can go in either way, and I don't want you to be closed-minded to it could only be that. It can also reveal a journey into the very unseen world and the means in which to make the very journey itself. That most likely also has to do with exactly what we're talking about right now. It is the revealing of the journey into that unseen world, into that new rebirthing that we are starting to have, and the means of being able to see how to go about doing it. But it is also about partnership. It is also about cooperation. It is the horse and the rider. It is the union of that. It is give and take. It is adjustments to the needs of others. Meetings. It is joint efforts. It is teamwork. It is running in tandem. It is active bonding, also coupling, erotic marriaging, endeavors involving with others in general. It is attraction of opposites, reshaping of respecting of each other's differences. Feminine side is meeting in balance with male side. It's coming into it using it all positively. But it can also be the vehicle of otherworld journey, showing us how to get to where it is. When you are here and you want to get here, it's showing us how to get here, basically. I wish you so much love. I hope you have a wonderful week. And remember to take it easy on you. But at the same time, enjoy life and get out and enjoy some life in general. Don't let life slide by just because the energy can be rough. Hugs and kisses in the wind, everybody. Bye.